Welcome back to Coach Cameron's podcast. I am just conflicted as a human being, which I think a lot of us are. I would hope most of us are kind of conflicted as far as what are we trying to become. I mean, are we really focusing on what we can be and how we can become a better human being and stuff? I'm at church on Sunday. Thank gosh I'm at church versus a soccer field, because the soccer fields are jacked up with crazy bunch of evildoers that are out on the soccer fields on Sunday, Championship Sunday, where everyone loses their mind. I'd rather be at church. I used to be like, I don't want to go to 3-hour church. Now it's 2 hours. I don't want to go to church all day. I used to want to do soccer. No, that's not the case. I want to be at church all day. I'd rather go to church 6 hours than go to 2 soccer games. Because it's a big nut job fest. So at church, I'm like repenting of my sins. I'm trying to we take all these classes stuff. How can we become a better human being? How can we be a better father, husband, better person in the community? I mean, a lot of people go to church to improve themselves and to get away from this world. I get why churches, populate everywhere, and there's a lot of people going to church. Because this world is nuts, and a lot of it resides in youth sports. So I got like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just college stuff and a little bears, and which, staying away from the competition and whatnot. And then Saturday, I get to go to soccer and witness the crazy of the world. This past Saturday was crazy. I went to 2 games, and I hardly go youth soccer anymore. Not because I'm a bad father or anything. I'm partially a bad father. It's because I have a lot of college games right now. And I'm at work. But I had a bye weekend and I went, and it was horrible, and it made me sick and violent in the stomach. And I just want to get out. And, I just try to be so honest with the people on the sidelines, and I'm there, and one of the parents got kicked off because he was saying something. I don't even know what he said. But they stopped the game and waited forever, and he was out. And then the next game that day, we sit on the far side, which you heard in my podcast, behind the benches, which was horrible because a coach of another club was deciding, hey, I'm going to manipulate this kid to make all the calls for me. Yay. That was fun to watch. But another parent got kicked off from our team. And this was a poor mom that was 9 months pregnant. 9 months! 8 months, something. And she's ready. But she got kicked out. And they stopped the game, waited for her to walk out. I mean, we have so many problems. Everyone's so in an uproar about every call, every little thing. And, it just has to be life. Why can't we just experience life and just accept bad calls and all that, especially with kids? I mean, we have a problem. We have an epidemic, and I see it. It's so bad today. It's gotten so much worse. But we have an epidemic of crazy, which is causing another epidemic of lack of officials. Why in heaven's name would these poor kids want to run 8 hours a day in the sun on the weekend just to make a buck? And even if it paid well, listen, money doesn't bring happiness. We all know this. So paying refs more money is not going to get us more refs. It might give us more adults that can handle it. If you like this podcast, you can tune into my podcast 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, I'm available to you to entertain you about the wonderful world I live in with coaching soccer, just coaching in general. You can tune in. How I do this, it's free. Not only is it free, I get paid. So what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm today to get started. I guess I would go ref. Ooh, I should do that. I should put a mic system. The refs have mics, but I'll have it as a podcast. And I'll podcast as I'm reffing. Oh, that'd be hilarious. And I would just yell at parents. I'm like, and just in it, because refs can kind of do their thing. And I would officiate to the point where they have to fire me, because I would totally go to the parents that losing control and say, I would just go up to them and say, what is your problem? Why do you have no self-control? Why are you embarrassing yourself, your family, these players out here, the game of soccer? Oh, you imagine me as referee? I should totally do it. I bet I would get crowds to come watch me ref because I would go after the parents. Oh my gosh, that'd be fun. And I would be in total control. I would be the judge, the jury. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. I got to do it. I'm going to call Chris McConkey. I'm going to take referee classes. I need to do it. How fun would that be? How great my podcast would be. That would be amazing. I'll mic myself up and record the whole thing. And I get paid. I would get paid. I make like $1 a day on this podcast, but I can make like, I don't know, what do they make? $30 a game or something like that? Cash. Yeah, that would be worth it. I'm totally going to do it. I got to rethink this thing. And I would start another podcast called Dave Cameron or Referee All Mic'd Up. I don't know, something. I'll figure it out. But you imagine, I would feel empowered to be able really to attack parents, because I really can't do it from as a parent attacking parents, but I could do it as a referee. I would have the badge. I would have the colors, the yellow, the green, the black, the blue. I'd be ready. And I would have black shorts and black socks pulled up. I would have all my cards. I would have the red, the blue, and the yellow. Yes, blue. Blue used to be a card, by the way. It would mean you're ejected for that game, but not the next game. It used to be that way. But I would create another card, like a pass-along card. Here you go. Read this. And it would say, you are a pathetic human being. You just embarrass yourself, your family, the people who are around you. You are a mockery of the human existence. And I would need like a couple hundred because I'd pass out at least 10 a game. Here you go. You're pathetic. Should totally do that. I need to do this. I need to talk to my wife. Can I allocate more of my life away? It would be so fun. But if you think I should, like this podcast, spread the word, say, we want Coach Cameron, the podcast guy, to create or become a referee and podcast, live stream as a referee. I need to do it. I need to do it. That would be so fun. I need to do it. So, all right. Well, if you would like me to become a referee, respond to this podcast. Let people know. Set up a petition. Set up a GoFundMe account. We need to raise money so Coach Cameron can get a referee gear. I need flags. I need a whistle. I need the whole coaching thing, and I need what does it cost to even become a referee? Someone start a GoFundMe page to get me to be a referee, and all funds will go to me becoming a referee, and all extra funds that go over and beyond, I will donate to the Referee Association and help contribute for little ones to deal with therapy as they get abused trying to be a referee. So those are my thoughts today. What are your thoughts? I'm out.